Okay, so I want to talk about a topic that I think is critically important, and I talked about it in another video about how to just feel more gratitude. But I think it's worth readdressing here, and I want to go into a little bit more depth. And that topic is how to be grateful for the bad, air quotes, bad things in life. And it is really funny because there's always going to be positive and negative. There's always going to be good and bad around you at all times. It's not something that you can escape from in this life. And even if you lived in a little utopian society where everybody was nice, there would still be illness. There would still be injuries and accidents. There would still be natural disasters which would, you know, bring things down. There would still be mosquitoes probably or different kinds of bugs or parasites or whatever. And so when you're grateful, and this, I guess part of my thoughts about this go into the law of attraction a little bit. And I really like the book, The Science of Getting Rich, because it just explains things in a way the explanation resonates with me quite a bit. But basically it says, look, everything in the world has work together to provide the opportunities that you have now. It has worked together to provide the life that you have now. And says, hey, don't be mad about corrupt politicians because they have created this society in which you can thrive. And I guess you would have anarchy and chaos without it. But really, I think for me, it goes deeper. And I guess there are 2 points. One is that when you go around with a feeling of gratitude, you're like the little kid who the parent just wants to give more and more to, because instead of being a little snot face who can't ever see the good in anything and who always has to complain about stuff and says, why do I have to get this shot, even though they don't know anything about what smallpox or polio is, and they don't realize that a needle prick is a billion times better than actually getting smallpox or polio. Or whether it is, a kid complaining about having to eat vegetables, even though they've been treated to going out to ice cream and pizza just in the last couple of days, or whatever the case may be. I think that there is an element of universal karma or something like that. And then second of all, I think that it's really important to remember that we honestly don't know what is going to yield good things in our lives. And we also have a lot of control over what's going to yield good things in our lives too. So it's like, I can't tell you the number of success stories that I've read where somebody said, if this bad thing hadn't happened to me, I never would have done this, and I never would have now been happy and rich and famous and all that kind of stuff. And I know that if I hadn't hurt my back and been in the emergency room, I never would have had the fire under me to work out as much as I do now. And I feel a lot better now, honestly, even than I did before. I still have a little bit of left arm issues, but frankly, it has provided the motivation that I needed for my life. And so I think whenever we have anything happen to us that's bad, and I know that this is the case for me, whether it is fighting with Megan, or whether it is being sad, just feeling sad and depressed, feeling unmotivated, feeling tired, not being able to figure out what kind of job or business that I want to do, or not being able to live where I want, or fill in the blanks. Like, there's a million different things that I could call bad. And I think that it is short-sighted and selfish and kind of whiny to actually consider them bad. And so I think that being grateful for them is kind of the antidote to that. When you just say, man, I'm so grateful that my eyes burn every day while I'm here. And you can hypothesize as to why that's good for you. I could say it has really helped me to not waste as much time in front of the computer because looking at the computer screen hurts my eyes more. Or it's really, maybe my eyes already were dry, which they were, and the fact that they burn has encouraged me to put more eye drops in, and now my eyes will be healthier longer term. Or maybe it's a motivator to go do something else, which is to go live somewhere else, which is yielding better results in my life in another way. You can hypothesize about that all you want, but the fact of the matter is, it is your life. It's what makes up your life. It's part of what makes up your life. And so it's worth it to just be grateful for it. So I think that is the message for this one. Just as much as you can, whenever there's something that you hate and are angry about and hurts you and you just feel is the worst thing ever, try to feel grateful for it. It will be healthier for your soul. It may lead to positive karma, and it may just be really short-sighted of you that you actually think it's bad. So it's kind of one of those things. It's a waste of your time to worry about anyway. So that is it for now. Talk to you later.